Hello, friends, and welcome to What the Fringe, the podcast dedicated to all things Fringe theater. I'm Lauren Hance, and I am here at Edinburgh Fringe. We are live, and I'm so excited. You can see all my artists behind here. Everybody wave. Yay! And we are doing an Edinburgh special. This year, I'm here at Edinburgh, and I had like over 500 pitches sent to me, and about 125 of them stood out to me. So I put out an all call to some of those folks that emailed me individually, and they are here. And we're going to have a whole special episode hearing all about their shows. So this morning, we are here at the Pleasance Courtyard. It's the morning time, so it's not too busy. I love this courtyard. It is just a really fun place to gather and get some food, grab a drink, and you can get to all your venues there. You're tired of hearing me. Let's hear from all of our artists.
Hi, I'm Michael Doherty, and I'm Will Mobley, and we are the writers of Dogberry and Verges Are Scared.
Dogberry and Verges Are Scared is like Shakespearean Dumb and Dumber. It is Much Ado About Nothing from the clown's perspective. It's really funny, it's really tightly written, and it has a lot of heart. It examines some themes of friendship and forgiveness, as well as themes of dick jokes and fart jokes. You can enjoy it if you've never seen a Shakespeare play, but if you're a Shakespeare aficionado, there's a lot of fun Easter eggs in there for you too.
For sure. We've been having a good Fringe experience. You know, the first week we were having like 15 to 50 people per show, and we were like, why is no one coming to see this thing? Then we learned that the average audience size here at the Fringe is 5 people. We're like, we're doing great.
We're smashing success.
We're smashing. And then, you know, we were considering, like, should we have only done a 2-week run? And then the next day, Ken Ludwig comes to our play and gives us a standing ovation. So you never know what's going to happen on the roller coaster of the thing. If you want to see what he was raving about, come through and see it. Where are we performing, Will?
We are. That's a really great question,
Thank
Mike,
you so
and
much.
Thank you so much for asking.
Yeah.
We are at Sea Aurora in Lauriston Halls on Lauriston Street, Tuesday through Sunday at 3:35. It's right next to the Pubic Triangle, which is where all the strip clubs are in Edinburgh. So if you hate our show, you can leave and go see a much better show. So come through and see Dogberry and Verges Are Scared.
See you there.
Hi, my name is Christian Levy, and probably you ask yourself why my English is so funny. So it's because I'm from Luxembourg. I'm a mind reader, and I have my show, Mindreading and Other Freaking Wonders, every day at 3:45 at the Hill Street Theatre. So if you want to see if I can really read your mind, and I can, come see my show every day, 3:45. It's the first time that I perform here at the Edinburgh Fringe, and I had several sold-out shows, so don't miss it. Still 1 week to go. See you at the Hill Street Theatre every day, 3:45.
Hello, I'm Adele Cordner, and I'm here with Claire Druitt, and we're members of Her Story Theatre Company, and we're bringing you Betsi, the Welsh nurse that history forgot. We're on at the Surgeons Hall in Theatre 2, and we're on from the 24th to the 29th at 1:45. So please come and see us.
I play Betsi. I have the honour of doing that. She was an amazing woman. She travelled to the Crimean War to nurse when she was 65, much older than either of us are, although we are probably some of the oldest people to make our debut at the Fringe. She was an amazing woman. She was all the Fs, fierce, feisty, fearless, and just flipping amazing, really. It's a Victorian romp through her story of travel around the globe, and her compassion, helping soldiers, and her tragic end in London. Come and see us. It's a great laugh. It's a well-written drama, though Adele says so herself. And it's a really, really great show to come and see.
And I have great fun because I'm playing all the other characters to support Betsi. So I'm playing characters including Lord Raglan and Florence Nightingale, using a variety of hats as props to transform into different characters, which is great fun. So I jump in and out of the story to join Claire on her journey as Betsi. So do come and see us at the Surgeons Hall, Theatre 2 at 1:45 p.m. We'll hope to see you there.
Hello, Fringe friends.
Hello.
We are Extra Lives, the world's first interactive video game concert. The audience becomes the main character in an original story. You vote live on what happens during the story using your phones, and a live band scores the whole thing using videos and live music from classic video games from the 80s and 90s. This is our Fringe debut. We're at 6:05 p.m. every night at Other Yin, which is at Gilded Balloon Paterhouse. And we're running 3 completely different interactive stories throughout the month. So we'd love to see you at one or all of them.
And we've just been having the best time up here. My first time doing Fringe, and your first time doing Fringe as well. And yeah, we were told that the flyering was going to be like such a slog and one of the hardest things about doing this, but we've just been having a great time out there. We've obviously all got our costumes on. I have a mask, but I don't think it would be very good to be wearing that right now. We've got Pikachu, we've got Mega Man, and we've just had families, children, tourists, everyone running up to us, posing for photos, asking us for photos, and then just having the flyer at the same time. It's been great. Rex over here, he's our guitar player, and he's been out on the mile with his guitar. So if you see Pikachu on the mile with a guitar, feel free to go and ask him for a really obscure request. Really challenge him, because he's got a brain full of songs, and we've got to take him down a peg. I'm kidding, of course. But please come see us at Gilded Balloon, Patter House 605. We're on for the rest of the month. We'd love to see you there.
Hello, I'm Peter Michael Marino, and my show is Planet of the Grapes, an epic tabletop sci-fi adventure. It's for all ages, literally all ages. We had a 9-month-old come who was completely entranced. So I guess if you're pooping yourself, this show is for you. And if you're old enough that you're pooping yourself, the show is also for you. We actually had an interesting story. 2 weeks ago, we noticed a little rustling in the front row, and a kid just kept touching his face, and the front row was like 5 inches from the stage. And we realized he had a bloody nose. Well, we used tissues in the show to make snowballs that the audience throws at us. So we grabbed the tissue and gave it to the kid, and his nosebleed stopped. That's my interesting story. This is my show, Planet of the Grapes, an epic sci-fi tabletop adventure at Pleasance Courtyard, 12:20 every day. And we have a big star coming from Bon Jovi on Thursday, so who's going to be in the show. So that's really cool. All right, I'm out of here. I got a show to do, baby. Who wants a flyer?
All right, friends, we've changed locations. It's afternoon. We are here in the Three Sisters Courtyard. This is a world famous little bar. Also home to a bunch of free Fringe venues. So if you want to see stuff for free, come see that. But you also want to check out all of these shows right here that you're going to hear from these artists right now. Woo! Yeah!
Hey! I'm Natalie Lander, and I play Squigranica Squigman. I'm Alex Ellis, and I play Lenny Lennon, and this is Earth to Squiggy. So Earth to Squiggy is an intergalactic rock and roll comedy. If you're familiar with the TV shows Laverne and Shirley or Happy Days, you are going to love the show. But if you don't know it, you're still going to love it. So these characters, Lenny and Squiggy, this is my real life dad. Her real life dad. Yeah. And him and Michael McKean wrote comedy rock songs, and we wrote an all-new original story around their album. Yeah, their music is so funny. Think Fly to the Conchords, Tenacious D before those guys. These two were the first. And so we took their music, we wrote a new story around it. It's about friendship, it's about grief, it's about processing your emotions and supporting your best friends. Yeah, so Squigranica believes that her father is not dead, and he was abducted by aliens and taken to Mars. So it's based in science. Yeah, totally based in science. And her best friend's there to support her and maybe bring her back down to earth. Exactly. And we actually bonded over losing both our fathers on the same day, but years apart. Yeah, our fathers passed on the same day, which was weird and crazy and kismet, but it brought us together. And we were like, hey, let's write a story about this. So we are at the Space UK at the Haldane Theatre all this last week of the Fringe at 12 p.m. We just got here. We're literally bringing up the rear. How does everybody fringe? We're tired. We're only 2 shows in, and we're like, what? It's so cool. The energy is magnetic. It's electric here. Edinburgh is stunning and gorgeous and like full of ghost stories and lore. Yeah, and we can't wait to come back. I do have one story, though. I accidentally the other day went to the wrong dorm building and could not figure out what was wrong. Yeah, but we're most excited to see the Hedicoos. Oh, yes, the Hedicoos. We want to go see cows in the Highlands. So that's the main reason we're here. But we both waxed, so, we're not Harry Coos. Wait, what? Sorry. TMI. I know. It's a family-friendly show. Okay, we're done. Yeah, all ages. We'll see you there. Bye.
Yo! I'm Dylan. I'm Will, and we are part of The Joker and the Thief. Come on now. This is a show that me and Dylan have written together. We're both students in Edinburgh. It's set at the 1980s Edinburgh Fringe. It's about two comedians who haven't seen each other for 5 years. They used to be a duo together, and they cross paths again at the 19 Edinburgh Fringe, and it's all about the manager who kind of came in between them. It's set in one dressing room. It's crazy. It's chaotic, and it's a lot of fun. You should definitely come and see it. I need to come see it. And we have a very funny story about the Fringe.
Last year we did the Fringe, and before the festival started, I lost my voice entirely. And then for the entire 2-week run, I couldn't talk throughout the entire day, except for the 1 hour period we did the show. We did that for 2 weeks.
And it was just us two, and we literally just communicated by Dylan writing things down.
It was really fun. It wasn't traumatic at all. It was great. Anyway, yeah. Come see the show this year, though.
But this year he's talking, so you should definitely come and see it. We're down at the Space Nidri Street Upper, and we're on to the 29th. We'd love to see you guys there. And yeah, we love the Fringe. Hey, thank you guys.
Hi, I'm Denzel DeCristo, and I've got a show called Artificially Intelligent Procrastinating Pundit. Come find out why I've got a robot girlfriend. The very first dad joke ever told, what it's like to have Jesus at a rave, and why Simon Cowell tells me I can't sing, despite the fact I still insist on singing. So I'm loving having a show here at Edinburgh Fringe. I've stolen this coat off Joseph in his Technicolor Dreamcoat. I've stolen an umbrella, and I steal tour parties and take them to Leith. And now what I do with that, because I've now visited Leith, I only knew it from the Proclaimers song, and now I know why they'd walk 500 miles. There we go. Yeah, come down, see my show, see all these amazing shows as well at the Fringe. Thank you.
Hello, I am Kelly Burr, and I am from If We Really Were Witches, and we are a comedy about the witch hunts. We like to claim that we are Monty Python meets The Crucible because we're just that kind of American. So it's a story about if real witches came into the witch hunts, and most of our cast is from New England, so we have a lot of lore there, the Salem trials, things like that. So we kind of figured Scotland would get it. So 3 witches time travel into, as we do, the 1600s to hunt the hunters of the witch. So we are at Paradise Green. We're at the Paradise in the Vault every night at 7 o'clock, right up until the end, our last show. My funny story is this one right here, because this is the Fringe. You're doing an advertisement and there's some Scotsman yelling something or other. I don't know, but come see our show. If We Really Were Witches. Thanks so much, and come check out all these other great shows. There's so much to do, so many great people here. Bye.
Hi, my name's Irene. My show is called Golden Child, and it's a stand-up hour about how I told my Chinese dad I quit Google to do comedy full-time. So the show's been going great. Yesterday, we had a bit of a Fringe moment. So literally in the middle of my show, someone just barged in. And I'm like, okay, are you lost? And he was like, I'm a technician from your venue. And I'm like, okay, but we have a show going on. What are you going to fix? And then he exited, but the timing worked out really well in what I was about to say. So I just fit in, that's what it's like being a woman in tech. You just interrupted all the time. Anyway, the show is really fun. I would highly recommend you go to see it. I'm performing it for 6 more days, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at the show.
Hello, boss. My name is Nicole Gullis-Akram. I'm doing a show called Casual Receptionist of the Quarter, directed by talented hero Fiona Harris. It follows a pathological people-pleasing receptionist at a gym as she navigates some really interesting complaints that are all based off my real life. I've been working as a receptionist at a gym for 12 years now. I know. And, things like classic, breaking up sexual activity in the steam room, trying to tell someone off for washing a head of lettuce in the change rooms, just really relatable stuff like that. It's also got a lot of corporate politics in there, but it's also about the quiet ache of a deferred dream. So a lot of, people that have a side job will really be able to relate to it. And also the cost of trying to keep so many people happy all the time. So there's a lot in there. There might even be a rogue musical number. Who knows? I'm not going to say anything. But a story from my Fringe so far. I've been here the whole time. You know what? I'm just so taken about what a variety of crying I've been through. I'm not a crier. I don't cry. I'm really tough. I'm a tank. But I've cried so much, and not necessarily sad crying. I've cried in so many comedy shows. I've cried. Yes, sure. Some of it's probably overwhelmment and tiredness and, fear and stress, whatever. But most of it is just joy and elation, and maybe I've been hydrating too much, who knows, but I have just been hysterical, in tears, in the most amazing, beautiful way possible. I've been feeling all the feelings, and yeah, if you want to come have a nice cry with me, come check out my show, Casual Receptionist of the Quarter, 5:20 every night at Gilded Balloon Patter House.
I'm Liam Lambie, and I'm performing in When We Were Young, which is on at the Space in the Mile until Saturday, so 5 more days. When We Were Young is all about gang violence in the 90s in Glasgow, so it's putting working class Scottish voices on the international stage with comedy and heartbreak in the mix. A Fringe story, one of our actors is about to have a baby. His wife was due last Saturday, so we have got a version of the show ready to go without him in it that we've not had to use. So right now we've got a dark cloud hanging over us for a one-off performance when his wife goes into labour. So yeah, come see us and When We Were Young, and you might see that special performance, who knows?
All right, it's the end of the day, and it's our last set of artists, and we are here in Bristow Square at the Underbelly Plaza. It's so exciting. It's evening, so obviously it's hopping here, and I just want to encourage people, like, if people are out flyering, take their flyer, talk to the artists. They're amazing artists. They'll tell you about their show. Where else in the world do you get to talk directly to the artists about their show? So please, please, please do that. And if you are wanting to create a show, find a Fringe. There's over 300 in the world, and there's got to be one close to you. You don't have to come to Edinburgh. You can go to one in your home state, in your home country, but go support Fringe, and now support all of these artists.
Hello, my name is Azalea Slade, and I brought my show This Is How I Got Arrested after smuggling drugs across the border but never actually getting caught with any drugs. You might see me about town giving out some free drugs with me big old sign that says free drugs, don't tell the police. You can catch me every day at Zoo Playground 3 at 7:40 p.m. until the end of this week, and my bail runs out. I'll have to go back inside. They've released me for a little bit, but it's only temporarily. Most amazing thing that's happened here so far is the police avoiding me and not putting me in the back of their truck. It's been a blessing, really. I've just tried to blend in with them by dropping to the floor. And yeah, thank you very much.
Hi, I'm the famous King, Henry VIII, as you can see.
Hello, I am the prestigious Groom, William Compton, and I am his bathroom attendant.
Bum, white bum.
With honour.
This play, therefore, has lots of toilet humour, and much of it is set on the elaborate stool that we've had made.
Toilet humour's never been so sophisticated.
This play is much more, though, and becomes a study of grief through historical comedy.
It's how their professionalism starts normal and then eventually blossoms into a friendship. And then obviously, with it being King Henry VIII, the eventual decline. But how does it happen, though?
And our show is called Henry VIII and His Groom. It's on at Paradise in the Vault. It starts at 10 o'clock, so it can be your first show of the day. There's even coffee in the venue.
And it's good coffee as well. So I really do hope you come and visit it. It's a must-see. And, of course, you won't know anything that happens, because whatever happens on the stall stays on the stall.
And our fun Fringe story is that we've met lots of lovely people this week. And here are some of them I'm going to put in front of the screen.
I will hold that for you, Your Grace.
Rolling in. Excellent show. Brody and co. I saw today. Brilliant. Dear Kathleen, lovely people. I'll show you this one here. These are, oh, no, it's that way. And it is called In Perfect Harmony. We've got I Am a Snail. We've got Wojciech. We've got After Careful Consideration. And we've got Hadid. All lovely people, all got great shows you should check out as well. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, and we hope to see you there.
Hello, my name is Gawa. I'm here with a show called Hater. There's 3 of us. It's about a Chinese actress stalking another Chinese actress because they're the same casting type. Yeah, you get to vote for the casting every day. You get to decide on who is stalking whom. Yeah, funny story about my time at Fringe. I've done a nervous shit every single morning that I'm doing the show. But when I have a day off, my balls stop moving. So that's my story. Come see the show at 11 a.m. every day.
Hello, I'm comedian Robin Grainger, and my show is called Lemonade, and it's at 8:20 at Assembly George Square at the Crate every night until the 31st of August. It's sold out shows so far, really good reviews, busy rooms. It's loads of fun. It's a show about happiness. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. This is the happy show. It's a stand-up show. I'm really proud of it. I love the Fringe. It's the best month in the calendar. And yeah, people have been showing up, which is ironic because 4 years ago I did opening night of my Fringe run to one person, which made BBC News, World News, Canadian radio, all that kind of stuff. And now there are more than one pair of shoes in the room. So that's good. So if you want to be in the room with more than one person, come along. We've got some sold out shows already for the last week of the festival. Love to have you there. Thank you. Be nice to each other. Peace.
Hiya, I'm Ella. I'm from the Manchester Revue Saves the World. We're a sketch comedy group from Manchester, a student sketch comedy group, and our show is all about everything we love about the world. Our premise is that Dionysus, the Greek god of many things but theatre, has come and said, theatre's awful and I'm going to blow up the world. And we're like, no. We'll show you our sketch show of all the things we love about the world. We have a really wacky sketch about jeans. We have a sketch about going to the cinema, about Nanny McPhee. She was a drag queen called Nanny McSlay. There's something for everyone. And a fun story we have about the Fringe is that because we're a sketch comedy group, our shows change every single night and it evolves, and we change our punchlines. There's one specific sketch that we have where we read out a lot of different insulting names in a way, and then we choose a member of the audience to put their name in there as well, and it always gets a big laugh because everyone's like, oh my god, I know that person. But it's just wacky, it's a bit of fun, so come along to have a laugh.
Action. Yeah. Come back. Come back. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ross.
And I'm Dave.
And we're from Shhh, a wordless comedy.
Wordless, but not silent.
That's right, Dave. We speak in a variety of different nonsensical languages that you may or may not understand through the medium of physical theatre and mime.
This is our main character. And we play maybe 50 other characters that orbit her character. Each.
We're really talented.
She can't be here today because she's at the Asia Art Awards, hopefully receiving an award for our show. And we've got some reviews. We've got some 5 stars and a 4-star over there. And a 1-star. Because we're all the way from Vietnam. Our company's from Vietnam.
That's the Vietnamese flag. It's not. We didn't actually receive a 1-star review. As I said, we're a company based in Vietnam, so we wanted to make theatre that was accessible for all ages and all language barriers. Hence the mime and physical theatre medium.
And if we have one regret during the Fringe, it's probably billing this as a children's show. Because the adults have been enjoying it more than the kids. So don't let the children's show label put you off coming and seeing our show. You'll love it.
You'll enjoy it more than the kids.
More than the kids. If you're connected with your inner child, come see our show. You'll love it.
And if you're not, come and connect.
Come and connect with
your inner child. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello there. My name is Sticky Bark Dust.
I'm Ant. I'm Ladybug.
I'm Beetle.
And I'm Cricket Hayfield.
And we are the Freebugs. Now, you know about us already. We're the most famous band in the insect world, and I'm sure you've heard the rumors. You've read the headlines about the band breaking up, getting back together, but we're about to tell you the full story, straight from the source, filled with our buggiest, funkiest hits. We're bringing them straight to you with the true story of how Cricket came from the fields, came straight to the big bug city to find all of us other bugs. I mean, when we started, it was crazy. No bugs of different species played with each other, did they? I mean, the ladybugs, what would you do?
Well, we only play jazz.
They all play jazz. I mean, and the bees? Love ballads. Yeah, and the beetles? We all play in 4-piece pop bands. But Cricket somehow managed to bring us all together, didn't you, Cricket?
Yeah, I convinced Aunt that she had a lot of rhythm, and I convinced you two that you were professional musicians, and this saxophone playing B, well, he just sort of turned up and rocked the whole world with us.
Anyway, if you like, insect funk, you'll love our show. You already know about us, but you want to know what happened, how it went down. Let's just do the final chorus. It goes like this. Can you feel our vibrations? We're sending them out to you. Tune in your antenna, and we'll be able to cut through. Assembly, St. Andrew's Square, 11:10. Come catch our show.
Be there or be square.
And that is it for our Edinburgh special. Thank you so much to all of the artists that came out and pitched their shows. I hope you had a wonderful time listening to all of that. There's still a few days left of the festival, so go out and see those shows. And if they're in your hometown, please go see that. And go see Fringes in your hometown. All right, well, What the Fringe is produced and hosted by me, Lauren Hance. It's edited by Ben Ellis of Renowned Media. Those sweet tunes you hear are provided by Paul Snyder of Orchestra of Sound, and our logo was designed by Ruby Arnold of Ruby Makes Things. You can find What the Fringe on Instagram at whatthefringe_productions, and find us online at whatthefringeproductions.com. Keep fringing, friends.